We are going to work on section 6.1. Question number 1. The waiting time for commuters on the red line during peak rush hours follow a uniform distribution between 0 and 9. Here is very important word, a uniform distribution between 0 and 9. Uniform distribution meaning we take rectangle, okay, and split into here is between 0 and 9, so it's going to be 9 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, well, the ninth one is use your imagination, supposed to be 9 parts even. All right. So state the random variable in the context of the problem. So x is uniform distribution. That is not the case. Our variable is not uniform distribution. Our variable is waiting time for commuters on the red line. So it's gonna be waiting time. There we go. Let me check. Okay, correct. Next one. Compute the height. So if we are going from 0 to 9, so we have total 9 pieces, and height is going to be total 1. Why? Because the entire area of rectangle is 100%, because the whole data is in there, right? Which is 100%, which means 1. So if this is our length, 9, so the width is going to be area divided by length, right? Why? Because length times width is the area of rectangle, correct? Since the area is 1, length is 9, it's going to be 1 over 9. Okay? So here, here it's going to be, here it is, and I'm looking where is typing ability. How to get fraction? Here it is, fraction. So 1 over 9. Let's check. What's wrong? Oops. It has to be 1 over 9, not 4. Okay, let me see. There we go. Okay. Second attempt. Bingo. Moving to next question. Which of the following is the correct picture of the probability distribution of x? Well, I already described it because it's a uniform distribution, so it's going to be rectangle, right? We don't even need to check it. We'll check all together. What's the probability randomly selected commuter on the red line during the peak rush hour waits between 1 and 7 seconds? So we know that totally we have how many? 9, right? So x for how much time wait? 1 and 7. Okay, if we have to wait for between 1 and 7, so x, we need to find a probability for x between 1 and 7. That's going to be 7 minus 1 equals 6. And we take 6 over out of 9. And that is going to be our probability. So let me zoom out so I can type in. It's going to be 6. 6 out of 9. Okay, let's check it. Correct. And next one, accurate to decimal notation. Okay, we can do that. So what do we have to do here? 6 over 9. We take 6 dividing by 9. 0 point, if I round it up, 0 point, how many decimal it wants? 3, 0 point, so it's going to be 0.667. I rounded the third decimal. Checking. Okay, correct. What's the probability that randomly selected commuter on the red line during the peak rush hour waits exactly 1 minute? Okay, if we have exactly 1 minute, that's mean between the 1 and 7, it's going to be between 1 and 1, right? Because it's supposed to be the area, so has to have some length or has to have some width. Now this is our width or height, doesn't matter what you name it, so it's going to be 0, and 0 divided by 9, which is 0. So every time it will ask on this uniform distribution for exactly this many minutes, you don't even need to do calculation because it's gonna be 0. Okay. Second question I went through, it's exactly like first one, so you can use my first example to do the second one, and I will move to question number 3. The time it takes me to wash the dishes uniformly distributed between 6 and 12. Okay, so we are getting here 6 and 12. Instead of 0 and 9, we are getting 6 and 12. Let me clean all this. We don't need anymore. So 6 and 12, which will make it total 6, right? 12 minus 6. So what's the probability that dishes, the washing dishes tonight will take between 9 and 11? Between 9 and 11. Okay, so 11 minus 9 is 2, and we divide 2 by 6, right? Between 9 and 11, let's do it. So it's going to be 2, 11 minus 9, and 2 we divide by between 6 and 12, the length is 6. So which is going to be 1/3, which is going to be 0.33333, right? So let's put it here, up to 2 decimals, that's fine. So 0.33333. free, free. All right. Submit the question. 6 out of 6, so we got it right. Okay, this is your 6.1 homework, and I'll move to record the next homework. Okie dokie.